Hey, welcome to my channel. This video is on the Winner Chinese made watch. I'm making this video because there aren't that many, there were like no decent videos presenting these watches. They're all like, the few that I could find were like obscure, so I decided to make my own. I bought this the other day through Amazon for $18. It's just a basic automatic watch. But yeah, I mean, it's working perfectly fine. I've only had one day with it, so but at least this will give you, if you're looking into getting one of these, a good look at this watch and what it has to offer. So for a closer up look at it, it's got the blue hands, which I didn't really mind it. I didn't think much of it, but it looks cool. They're like going to be fake. They're just painted that way. The face is actually this really nice texture to it, as opposed to just a matte or a flat or anything. That is actually textured onto it. And the logo is actually proper on there. It looks like it's maybe a piece of plastic or metal that they actually put on there instead of just, printing it on there. It's not a skeleton, but on the back you get a good look at the actual system in there. And you see that counterweight in it that normally would be moving. There it is. You can see it begin to move. The watch, the strap is kind of meh. I'm not super into watches. I don't know a huge amount about watch straps and stuff. I tend to go for the steel watches. I really like the clasp, so I can set it at one size and be done, and always just clasp it on. This is a cheap Q&Q watch I bought while I was in Bulgaria. I like that. It's a quartz watch, very, very thin. That's what made me like it, was that how thin it is, which is a benefit to quartz watches. But this strap, I don't normally go for the buckle straps, but it's the one that came with it. I would bet good money that it's not a real leather. I would bet good that it's fake. But it does the job and it looks decent, I suppose. If you're buying this watch, you're probably not someone who's going to be really anal about the type of strap that you have on your watch anyway. So there you go. And it looks like you can replace it, but it doesn't give you much room to get in there to actually press the thing down. So you'd probably want to take it to a jeweler and have them do it and replace your strap, which I might very well do, just because if I'm going to have a buckle strap, I might as well have one that I like. I haven't had any issues with it since I got it. I know that there are some really bad reviews on Amazon about it, saying that something was broken, the thing didn't work. But you're buying something that's made in China, it's going to vary. One thing that I found one thing that came in the box was this card that is their warranty card. So they give you 6-month warranty, which is nice. And they also say right here, number 3, if it's faulty or dead, you have 7 days to notify them and they'll replace it. They're really chill about it. They give you contact information, which is kind of interesting how that works. And then on the other side, of course, because they wouldn't be good people if they didn't do it, they tell you to give them 5 stars, which is fantastic. I did, just because I don't mind the watch. For $18, I'll give you 5 stars. What I did was I bought this at 11 a.m. and winded it then, and set the time, of course. The date was off a day, but that's meh. And used it until around 10 o'clock. I took it off and put it on my desk, and I was just watching YouTube or something. At around 12 o'clock, when I was actually going to go to bed, I looked at it again. It was still running and still on time. The entire day I checked it periodically, and it was always on time. And at 12 o'clock a.m., after over 12 hours. Yeah, over 12. So 13 hours of running. It hadn't slowed down or slipped or anything. It was still on time and still running like a champ. So I wound it to see if it would last throughout the night. So I wound it until I felt some resistance. And then in the morning, got up, looked at it, and yep, still running, still on time. So I haven't changed the time since I figured out the date the night before. I figured out how to change the date. So it is actually the 12th of February today. Even though you can't see the 1 in there next to the 10s, but yeah. I mean, it's a fine watch. If you don't want to spend extra money on your watch, it is a perfectly fine watch. For $18, it's fantastic. What else can you ask for? I did put some extra holes in it for my wrists because I have especially small wrists, but seems to be holding up pretty well. I don't think there's much more you could ask for. I hope that this has helped some of you because I didn't have this when I ordered this. I didn't have a decent video to show me the what this watch was like. So I hope that this helps some of you out there. Have a good one.